Hi, it's really hot and humid in Japan right now. It's in the middle of July. So we finally finished the rainy season and really hot, humid summer season has just begun here in Japan. So today I would like to give you the latest grocery prices under the non-stop inflation in Japan. So I was very surprised to know that Japan has become like second highest inflation rate, yearly inflation rate recently. Because I thought that, inflation must be very slower than other countries. However, maybe here in Japan, the inflation and the price increase has been slower. However, it's steadily and gradually, and it has been non-stop. On the other hand, I believe that in other countries, in G7 countries, maybe recently the inflation has been slowing down. So that's why looking at the latest yearly inflation rate, Japan has the second highest among G7 countries. So that's why many people have been criticizing the current government situation that we are going to have a national election. Actually, the voting date will be tomorrow, and it will be the most important election for us. So, under the circumstances, we have every prices for everything has been increasing and non-stop without any pause, and even these bento boxes have been slightly, higher and the price are increasing without any pause. So today I just bought 4 bento boxes for our family's today's dinner meal. So I'm going to show you the prices and how I'm feeling right now. And for you to know that how prices for everything has been here in Japan. So let's get started. So in a very hot and humid summertime, me and my wife sometimes are giving up to cook our meal. So today we gave up to prepare our family meal. So that's why I bought bento boxes at local grocery stores. And the prices, all of them, I feel like 20 or 30% increase versus the 1 year ago. Okay, let's start with this roast katsu bento. 4元豚ロースカツ弁当. It's quadruple and it's actually pork cutlet bento on the rice. So I paid 626 Japanese yen, including consumption tax. 626 divided 147. 4.25 US dollar. 4.25 US dollar. Maybe you think it's really reasonable and cheap. However, for me, like explained, I feel like 20 or 30% increase. So it used to be like I would say 3.5 US dollar 1 year ago. So, and this is for me. Okay, and the next one is this one, the barbecue bento box. Barbecue bento box. The barbecue on the rice, the beef barbecue on the rice, and you have egg. And I paid 645 Japanese yen, slightly higher the previous one. 645 Japanese yen divided 147. Okay, 4.38 US dollar. Almost 4.4 US dollar. So again, so we could purchase this one at 30% lower 1 year ago. So this could be my son's bento, my son's dinner. And this one is very typical Japanese bento. You have salmon, you have seaweed on the rice, you have egg, you have Chinese dumpling, meatball, and these are the traditional Japanese shiitake and roots. And this is how to say, it's kind of I don't know how to say. It's dango. It's like meatball, but the ingredient is not beef. It's vegetable beef ball and carrot. Some boiled vegetables, and you have, what is this? I don't know how to say. Anyway, this is a very typical bento for this. It could be my daughter's. So this one I paid, including tax, for 38 divided on 447. 3.66 US dollar. 3.66 US dollar. So you may feel it's very cheap again. However, this one used to be the lowest because you don't have any like expensive beef or pork. So these ingredients used to be very cheap and the lowest price. So I would say we could buy exactly the same one at like 350 Japanese yen 1 year ago. So meaning 350 Japanese yen divided 147, 2.4 US dollar 1 year ago, I would say. And the last one is again pork, and the combination between pork cutlet and egg on the rice. So it was the same, 646 Japanese yen divided 147, 4.4 US dollar, 4.4 US dollar. So I would say, yeah, we remember that it's actually below 500 US dollar 1 year ago. So 500 US dollar divided 147, 3.4 US dollar 1 year ago. So like I said, 30, maybe, yeah, like a 30% increase we have for the past 1 year. And our salary hasn't changed at 30% increase, of course. Just maybe even though we have a salary increase for nationwide in Japan, but it has been really small, smaller than the consumer price index. So that's why, like explained, many Japanese people have been unsatisfied with the current situation. So that's why maybe the election will be one of the most important election for us, and it will be a big. We will have a big change. So because many people have said that the ruling party couldn't win this time, couldn't secure the majority. So meaning we will have confused Congress, and we will have the biggest confusion for our upcoming Congress, our government, our politics. But many people now feel like we have to a big change. Especially we have to change. We need a big change. We need a big help for government to support our daily lives. So let's see the result, tomorrow's result, if we are going to have a big change or not.